Howdy and welcome back to the channel. I am Country Boy, and what do you get when you cross the creature from the Black Lagoon with the leader of the Ninja Turtles? Well, you get this. Leonardo as the creature from the Black Lagoon by NECA. Yes, this is Whatcha Figure. Welcome back to the channel. And I am opening up another Universal Monsters crossed with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Today, it is Leonardo as the creature from the Black Lagoon. And you know what? I've been loving this line so far. I've got all of the other figures that came out in the past iteration, from the Ninja Turtles to the April and Casey and Splinter. All awesome figures. Casey Jones, my favorite of the line so far. Maybe this one will top it. I'm not too sure. I did think that they kind of did Leonardo a little bit dirty by making him the Hunchback. I was like, they maybe could have made him a little cooler of a character. The Hunchback's okay, but I think this is a much better pairing. I'm looking forward to finding out how this guy looks and feels in my hand. So I guess without further ado, let's get to looking at the packaging. And here we are for the packaging of Leonardo as Creature from the Black Lagoon Ultimate Action Figure. Looks really cool. I like the way that they always do the art for these things. These aren't actual images of the figure. This is some art that somebody does in-house. It's just a fantastic job. I've always loved the boxes of these things. And it looks definitely like a Creature of the Black Lagoon mixed with a Ninja Turtle. He's got the big old lips from the creature, and he's got the bandana from Leonardo. Just really cool. Then on the side here, just some more of the same stuff, same writing, and then there's same picture, NECA, Real Toys, and then a bunch of images of the actual figure itself. Looking really badass. It's a real creature feature. Dive into pure terror. Loving this. Just so cool. This is awesome artwork. Just some awesome images. Really fantastic. And then some other figures you can get in this line. I do have this Raphael as the Wolfman. I will be unboxing him very soon, so stay tuned for that. I've also unboxed these guys. So far, Casey Jones has been my favorite, but go ahead and check out all these videos. I've unboxed all these guys. I love all of them. They're all doing a fantastic job. And we'll look at the top here quickly. A lot of the same stuff that you've seen before. Choking hazard, ages 14 and up, so make sure you are of age. On the bottom here, give the credit to these guys because they deserve it. They did a lot of work on this figure. A lot of awesome work from these guys. And then on the inside, you got this right there. Awesome image of Leonardo as the creature. And then there he is right there in all his glory with all of his accessories. But there's nothing left to do but to get into the packaging. And here is Leonardo as the creature from the Black Lagoon. Just looking super cool. What a great level of detail on this guy. Just fantastic. Oh, man. NECA's just killing it with this line. Loving it so far. But let's get to looking at some of his accessories. And there are some accessories. Starting with these bobbers, I guess it is. That's what these would be. Fishing bobbers. I don't know if they really need to throw these in here because they're just going to get lost. There's two of these things. They're very, very simple, but they're round. They got a hook. Boom. That's what they are. There's two of these guys. And then there's this right here. I don't know if it's like a fishing line or part of a net or something like that, what this is supposed to be for, but it's got some beads going around there. And yeah, it's decent. I don't know what it's supposed to be for. That's what it is though. And then there's some hooks over here. Some tiny, tiny hooks. I'm having a hard time even picking up because they're so darn small. But they're all the same. They look just like a plain old fish hook, pretty much, is what you're going to get there. There's silver, and they hook onto stuff. That's what you get. There's 4 of those. And then it comes with also this cool, like, spear type thing. It's kind of like, it would be his sword, I guess, since he has katanas. But since he's not going to use katanas, because he's the creature from the Black Lagoon, he uses this thing. It's almost like a makeshift spear sword thing. And this one already has a piranha on it, which is awesome. I love that little level of detail. No articulation on the piranha or anything like that, but he looks so cool. Like, look at the paintwork on that thing. Just fantastic. Loving it. And there's like some rope wrapping on here too, hanging out the bottom, wrapping around the sides. Just so good. Such good detail on all this stuff. And then there's also this thing here, which I believe this goes on his wrist sort of thing. Almost, it reminds me of like the Predator or something, when he has that big blade that kind of comes out, or even like Shredder. This is more of a Shredder thing that would happen, but it looks like it's made out of bone. I don't know what kind of animal it's supposed to be from, but it's got bone. It's made from bone. It goes around his wrist, and he can just slash guys with it. Pretty cool. Then there's this other sword / spear thing that he has made right here. Looking really awesome. It's got the same type of wrapping, same level of detail, all the wood and the rope. Really cool. And then this little guy right here. his turtle buddy. I don't know if it's supposed to be him when he was before he got mutated into the creature of the Blackfoot Lagoon or what it is, but this guy's cool. He's a good looking turtle. He's got the greens, he's got the browns, he's got the tans going on, dark wash. I don't think he articulates at all. I can't feel any articulation, but he looks cool. He's a cute little dude. Love this guy. And let's look at Leonardo himself. Just an awesome level of detail. Got the creature of the Black Lagoon, big old lips right here, and they don't articulate, so that does not happen. I know my creature from the Black Lagoon does have a head that has articulation. This guy does not. And look at those eyes. Those eyes definitely remind me of the movie Dune, when they have those bright blue eyes because they took that water, they drink that water, the whatever it's called, the blue water, the magic water, whatever it's called. So yeah, then you can look inside the mouth. You can see his tongue, just extra level of detail, just detail through the butt. He's got his bandana going on there, wrapped around, and it just look at the layers on him right there, like the scaling, just fantastic. This is a perfect blend of a turtle mixed with a creature from the Black Lagoon, and it's got like this vest going on with it's made from basically a net. Like, I don't know if he got wrapped up in a net and he just decided to wear it. He's got some hooks in there and some bobbers right there, and he's even got some fossils from some fish right there. It looks like, or maybe maybe not fossils. Maybe it's just fish that died on him or something like that. And there's a claw right there. It looks like that is just so cool. That is just so awesome. The level of detail is just fantastic. And then there's these fins coming off the back of the legs and the back of the arms and the knees. He's got the knee pads and the elbow pads. They did not skimp on this guy. He is so good. But let's look at some articulation while we are here. So the head goes back. That's as far as the head goes back. And then the head goes forward like that. So he's got neck and head articulation. Really good. And then the head goes side to side, swivels back and forth. Pretty good. Arm goes up about that far. And can go all the way around if you need it to, I suppose. Or maybe not, because the shell might get a little bit in the way there. And then he's got double jointed elbows. So he can go up and pick his nose if he wants to. And then he also has wrist articulation there, up a bit and then down a bit as well too. And then we will take a look at, let's move that arm. The legs go out like that, pretty good. And then they go forward very slightly and then back slightly because of the shell. It gets in the way. And then the knees are double jointed, but they do get hindered a little bit by the fins. So that's about as good as you're going to get right there. And then the feet, they rock back and forth really well. They go back that far and they go up. They should go up a little bit further, but they're a little bit stiff. So they go up kind of like that, but they might go a little bit further for you. It might vary depending on your figure. So that's really awesome figure. I'm really loving the way this guy looks. I'm not disappointed at any of this. This is fantastic. But stay tuned. I'm going to do a little bit of comparing with some other figures I have in this line and see how they fare. And hey, while I got you here, go ahead and hit that like, hit that subscribe. Go ahead and leave some comments down below. Go ahead and share this with your friends. I am CountryBoy9 with an underscore in there somewheres. I am on other platforms. If you want to check me out, that's CountryBoy9 or CountryBoyNiner, whichever it is. Go ahead and check me out on those other platforms. And I'm also on another channel with my friends called Wasted Opinions. We have a blast making videos. Go ahead and check us out. We definitely appreciate it. We have so much fun. But without further ado, let's get back to Leonardo. And so here we have Leonardo with his cool sword spear thing with the fish on it. And then he also has like the wrist blade thing that he also made as well from someone's bones, it looks like. But I know the commotion, I think I forgot to tell you about the hands that he comes with. So he obviously comes with these two hands for holding. This is what these ones are right now that he has on right now. So yeah, they're kind of mostly closed, but obviously they're there for gripping something. And then he has two hands like this as well too, just kind of more relaxed. Very, very good level of detail. You can kind of see like suckers on there, and it's got awesome like gold wash with the greens. It's really well done. And then he also has these more wide open hands. So I guess maybe he's gonna reach out and grab something. That's what's going on here. It's just really good level of detail. Really like the way everything is looking. Fantastic. But let's do some comparing while we are here. I got some other Leonardos that I can fit into the line here. Starting with the last Universal Monsters Leonardo with the Hunchback. So this is him. I think he's a little more cartoony looking over here. This guy isn't as realistic or had as high level detail as this guy does. They're both really fantastic figures. I love both of them, but this one's kind of more goofy looking. Like, look at his face, not quite as serious, but I do love them both. And then I have to obviously throw in this guy right here, the creature from the Black Lagoon himself, the inspiration for this guy. And you can see that they definitely took a lot from this guy. Just even with the colors, with the greens and the golds and just everything like that. The mouth, everything just works so well together to make this guy. But last but not least, I thought I gotta throw in Leonardo himself from the movies, which is kind of the blend that they did between the Creature of the Black Lagoon to kind of like this Leonardo, the more realistic 1990 movie Leonardo. And yeah, just they look really awesome. I love the way that all of this has turned out. I can't wait to get more figures in this line. I do have the Wolfman, Raphael is the Wolfman. I will be unboxing him pretty soon, so stay tuned for that on my channel as well too. But that will do it for this one. So that is it. I am Country Boy, and I put the sass in sarsaparilla. But as always, be sure to let me know what you figured.